I'm about to have a blast. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens. Not sure how I'm feeling about this today. Honestly, not sure. I don't think we need this. Nope. Anything here gonna be cheap? Kinda, not really. Conga, I don't know about the drum. Oh, that's a little pricey. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Probably not great. I don't know. I'm not feeling good. Okay, so the numbers are unchanged. Ah, really? Really? That's what I mean. I said that yesterday. There's a decent chance of it going down again today. Yep. That's how I'm feeling. I love buying turnips. I love losing money. I love wasting time. Love it. I sold all these. I don't know why I ran inside. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake. So chances are my turnip prices will go up. Okay, so red's gonna show up on Sunday. Remember how I was saying we'd never had red show up after sale and then red shows up after sale? Interesting how that works, eh? Yeah, so that's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. Did I move all the turnips? Like, I don't want to sell these today, but maybe I'll sell some of them today, you know? I'm thinking, like, if I sell the turnips that aren't by the store, I do that today. I don't want to like have to sell them all tomorrow, so it's kind of like I can split it between 2 days maybe. I don't know. How many inventories did I buy? I don't know. Actually, I do know, but I don't want to think about it. If I think too hard, I'll remember. The pain will be brought back. I mean, honestly, if I don't get a spike and I can sell it for like 40% more than I paid for, it's not the worst thing in the world. You know, I can't really complain. But 9 times out of 10, if I don't get a spike, I'm selling it a lot. Very, well, I mean, I don't know. But where are the turnips? They're all here, and then there's a bit more here, I guess. Right now, I'm just trying to get the ones that aren't by the store, so I don't have to think, you know? I'm just trying to, like, limit the amount of acres I have to run to, or keep track of, just for peace of mind. Because I guess I could sell some today and some tomorrow. I mean, I don't make a habit of selling on Saturday. Usually I just get it over with on Friday. I mean, it would be at least like 60 bells, and we're at 54, and we bought at 93. Right now I'm losing 40 bells per turnip, which is not quite half, but it's close to half. And it'd be a little bit better tomorrow, but again, I really want to do this tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of both. Just some today, some tomorrow. Don't really know what to do with the money yet. Had it all nice, but now that's ruined. So, honestly, I'm kind of bummed. I did all this work, I bought them. It was a pretty smooth buying process, but nothing. And who knows what happened last week. Okay, so that's 3 inventories from this 1 acre. So let's just, like, deal with those acres, because I think there's 9 inventories that I bought outside of the big 2 acres here. But I think I moved 3 of them to the store. I need to just make more money, and then I guess I need to drop more money outside. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying, honestly. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Who wants to spend time buying things and then sell them, losing money, you know? I wonder about the other games in turnips. Like, is buying them so much less painful that I won't mind as much? Honestly, no clue. There's nothing here. Where did I buy them again? This acre? Yeah, it was here. This is what I mean. I just want to, like, deal with the random acres. And I can split it up between 2 days. So yesterday I was working on my, like, 5th town. I have 2 characters done and 2 characters halfway done. I'm, like, considering dealing with one of those today, maybe, but I'm also considering not doing that. Oh, look at that. I probably could have caught that one, honestly. I should have tried to, just to prove a point that, like, it's all RNG. It's not all RNG, but a big factor of it is. RNG. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna just get these acres dealt with. I mean, really, this stream's super quick, super easy. Also, Red shows up on Sunday. Now, again, Red shows up at 6 p.m., and that would mean shuffling the turnip RNG, and I don't know if I want to do that. So I could just, like, deal with Red on Monday and not have it go as fast. I mean, when I have the option of, like, delaying someone tactically so that the day doesn't fall on Sunday, but then I could also, like, deal with the person the day after, right? Like, Red's there from 6 to 6. So if I show up around this time on Monday, I can just deal with Red then, and then he's gone. And it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. I'll just buy Red stuff on Monday. Okay, so right now I've sold 4 inventories. Again, don't think about it too much. I guess I'm kind of planning to sell 10 right now. I don't know. Again, like, I don't, like, sometimes I'd rather just sell at a little bit, like, less money so I don't have to think about it on my weekend, you know? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that kind of makes sense. There's one more inventory at the museum. I remember that. So yeah, I think I brought 3 to the store, and then I bought 9 before those other acres, so then one more at the museum would make sense, and that would be 6. And then maybe I just do 4 more, so 10 are done. Is it over 30? It was 9, and then I bought like 11, and then 13, so I think it's 33. So if I sell 13 inventories, I only have 20 to do tomorrow. Maybe that's the move. I don't know. All I know is this bothers me. It's like, ooh, I should buy this weekend because it'll probably be like, Every time I buy a lot and it doesn't work, I like don't want to buy the next weekend, and either that's like a good thing or it's a bad thing, and it's like, who knows? Anyway, yeah, there's a lot more running involved right now. It's not like I'm just like selling. That's why I want to get this done, right? This is like more annoying. It's more time consuming. The other inventories are all right there. It's a lot quicker. This involves thought. More thought. I don't know. Anyway, the completion's pretty good. Just the turnips are bad. And I'm low-key curious how the other games are. Like, I've tried to look into it. I feel like the turnips are all like the same pattern maybe in the other games. This one's the only one that's different, I think. But I think buying turnips is much easier. Like here it's so painful because you have to buy one at a time and you can't hold as much and you can't hold as much money. But I think in the other games, like, you can buy more and like it's not acre based. But you could just have like one area where like, well, I don't know about that actually. The whole perfect town thing might be a problem, but maybe perfect towns don't matter in the other games. Like here, actually I don't even know. It kind of matters for having like villagers show up as fast, or visitors show up as fast as possible. Technically it would matter for villagers, but we don't really care about villagers at this point. Anyway, where I'm going with this is that I don't know if perfect towns have like an effect, and I feel like Wild World has like an invisible acre system where like you still needed to have trees spread out evenly to like I don't know. I think it was something like that. I can't remember if I got like the thing in Wild World or not. Because, like, it's possible you could just, like, have an area that doesn't have a lot of trees and you could just bring Joan there. But I don't know how, like, easy it is to get Joan an area in that one. I know that when you find her, you can just keep buying as long as you have the money. And you can hold more money and have more money around. So, in theory, it should be easier in every other game to buy turnips. I guess really the problems here is it's so time-consuming because of how it works. I feel like in the other games, you could, like, it's, like, gonna be way quicker to buy, and, like, sure, you lose, but, like, you don't have to, like, deal with 2 hours of your life. Maybe. That's just what I don't know, that's just the vibe I have. That's the feeling. That's my impression. I haven't done too much looking into it yet. Like, I haven't really done much. I just know, like, that the amounts you can buy them in are different. Anyway. That's 7. I guess I'll just sell, like, 13 today. Call it a day. Call it at least 1 mil down the drain. I mean, we did really well. Like, I feel like for the amount of time we had, we did pretty well buying last weekend. So it's a bit of a bummer to not benefit, but whatever. I guess I should be dropping these here instead of in the other acre at this point. Two from this acre, so that should be 8. I mean, to be fair, selling in this case isn't as bad. I mean, I've sold like 9 inventories so far. Why is everyone in this acre? 9? Did I say? Right, that is 9 now, right? I think it's 9 inventories now. And like, we could say that's roughly like 15 minutes. Like, it's less time to sell when you're selling at a loss. Usually I say, like, if I buy for 2 hours, I estimate that I needed 2 hours to sell. But if I'm selling at a loss, it's like, a lot faster. Less than an hour. Probably like 30 to 45 minutes-ish. And then if I split that up between today and tomorrow, I get a little bit more. Well, I mean, I should get more money tomorrow. If it goes down again tomorrow, it's like, I'm quitting. I'm not quitting, obviously, but like, bro, what is that? That's some nonsense. My wife, people, I'm trying to get my money back. But yeah, like I said, I wonder about the other games. 'Cause I do want to try to do them as well. It's just the problem is the bank account, the turnips. But like I keep saying, I feel like buying and selling is much less painful in the other games. So it doesn't take as much effort to buy turnips every weekend. Might be harder to get all the other items in those games. Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. I think, like, Wild World is still decent to do. I think City Folk is weird because there's, like, items you can't get anymore because of, like, Street Pass or the Nintendo 24 Connect app or whatever it's called. I know that changes some things. And then New Leaf is its own thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like New Leaf would be good to do. Because there's a lot of stuff with New Leaf I never really did. Didn't play after the update. I don't remember playing much of Brewster's minigame, if any of it. So, like, that would be good to do. I feel like now I kind of want to go in order. But, you know, like, I guess, like, we'll see. Like, everyone is saying that there's going to be a Direct this month. And there's a lot of rumors about Animal Crossing. And I don't think we're seeing it until next year. And I said that ages ago. And even then, I think it's, like, late next year. And, like, hopefully this game is mostly done at that point. But, like, there's no way I'm starting another game before it comes out. I mean, it's incredibly unlikely that that's going to happen. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, like, I wonder about that. Because, like, the turnip aspect is obviously the worst part of this game. I think if it wanted me to get 100 mil, I already have 100 mil, and I don't think that's, like, super unrealistic. You know, like, I still think it's more money than any any player would ever get just by playing the game. Like, it's not something you would naturally do. Yeah, like even like 100 mil. It's like a lot to ask for a normal player. So I don't understand. I understand the idea of maxing your bank account, but maybe like your bank account should have had like one less one, you know? One less digit rather. I don't know. It doesn't seem right, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to do it. I just wish I could get more consistent progress. Like, the biggest problem is that, like, I can spend 2 hours in one weekend, and then all week I get nothing. Then I lose a bunch because it goes down on the last day. And then what? I do it all again? Like, last time we had 6 weeks of just garbage. Which is crazy. What do you mean 6 weeks of no spike? It has a 50 or 60% chance of happening on a given week. And then you go 6 weeks dry. It's like, huh? Like, where did that even come from? Some nonsense. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so that acre is now all done, which had 11, and I sold 6. Outside of that, maybe I'll sell like 2 more. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's been like 27 minutes. So this isn't like too bad. We're over halfway. I can do this at any time, so it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, not really. You have more time. Okay. I'm just yapping. Point is, turnip luck is scuffed. I'm not a fan. Like, the thing is, like in the other games, if I can just buy, like, an inventory in a matter of, you know, like, moments. Here, like, an inventory takes, like, 3 minutes. If in Wild World, I can go up to Joe and say, blah, 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 and then it buys, like, you know, a full inventory, and then I just drop it all. And then I can just grab more money, talk to her immediately, and then do it again. Not to mention, like, you can hold more turnips, I think. Or maybe you can't, but you can hold more money. I don't know. I kind of want to, like, look into it, but I don't want to look into it that much, you know? I mean, it would make selling way better, too. Right? Like, if you could take a full inventory and just do that instead of, like... I mean, I guess, like, how much money could a stack of turnips be worth? I don't know, I just feel like buying, like... In this game, it's like... You buy, and if it works, you hit it big. but it takes forever. And it's like with the other games, if like you can just buy so much faster that like time isn't as big of an issue, it's more like time overall. Like, it's not time within a day, it's time over months or years, I guess. You also get interest, though. Not that that really matters. So, I don't know. Anyway, I am gonna call it pretty soon here, I guess. The idea is just to sell most of it today, so I don't have to sell as much tomorrow. And I've done that, I guess. Like, we sold one at the museum, we sold those ones over there, we sold those ones there, so, like, we're mostly done. I just have to deal with this acre and the acre right by the store. Okay, I'm calling it done here. So yeah, we're like half an hour in. I've started on the last acre. So we probably still have like 13-ish to deal with. Now I still have maybe a little bit of time. So it's like, do I want to just get the tutorials over with? Or at least one of them, maybe? So I get it over with, I don't have to think about it. Tomorrow I have to deal with... Why am I saving turnips for tomorrow when I have to deal with the station models? Who knows? Who knows with me? Hold on. Okay, I guess I will just quickly do one thing. Just to get it done. Let's see how long it takes to get, like, it done with one character when it's halfway already started. Now, where does Rosie live? I think she's in, like, the least convenient. Chico, Tank. No, Rosie's here. Never mind. No, Rosie's up here. But anyway, if we have at least one more character dealt with here, it's just the one, and then if I need it, I can finish the tutorial on the day, or I just get it done. You know? So... I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll probably stop today. I am bummed about the turnips. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know, like, I've had weeks where I don't buy any, or I don't buy that much. But it's like, I'm 7 months in, and I'm like 11% done. And that's like, 7 months, 11%. Now, I know it's not fair, because the first month I didn't do anything, and I have to, like, ramp up, and the more money you have, the easier it is. So it, like, had to get to a certain point before I could actually start making good money on it. Oh, that's interesting. If you, like, save and quit, he, like, greets you when you come into the store for the first time. So that's unique dialogue that I didn't know if I knew about. That's interesting. Eloise? I don't know no Eloise. So she moved in. Means I'll have to deliver to her. She's just over here now, okay. Can I write to Eloise not having met her? Yeah, apparently I can. That's okay. I don't know how to spell no elephant sound. But yeah, like I do want to do the okay. I have a lot of thoughts and then I lose them because I'm like getting distracted by like the game and all that. Okay, so I still think I have like a request from her on a different character, so I guess you can have multiple ones. Anyway, yeah, so like I want to do all the Animal Crossing games, kinda. It's a thought that's crossed my mind, you know. I played New Horizons, like, I should do this, and then I did it, and then I was like, man, I should do the other ones. Wouldn't that be a fun time? And then I started this one, you know. New Horizons took like 4 years. I guess that's kind of the problem. But it's like it's 4 years. 4 years is a long time. But to be fair, at the end, it wasn't like there was much going on. And, like, see, turnips are just, like, different, okay? They affect me more than everything else. Like, New Horizons at the end, it was months of me just loading the game for 3 minutes. Does that, like, bother me that much? No, not really. I could still, like, reasonably go about my life without having to think about all this stuff. But with turnips, it's like, well, every Sunday morning I need to do this. Oh, do I actually have to deliver this first? Like, it didn't let me deliver the other one. I don't think. Unless it was lit. Both were lit up? I'm not sure. But yeah, so I kind of want to do them all. And then, like, if there's a new one coming out, I'll prioritize that one before going to an old one, because I will want to start streaming that as soon as it... Oh, the Nookerator, oh my gosh. I remember... I don't know if... The Sonic song? I don't know if Tank's the only one who said that, but I do remember having Tank in one of my towns, and I remember, like, calling Nook the Nookerator, and I thought that was pretty funny. Good stuff. That's what I say. Anyway, yeah, so, like, I do want to do the other games. And then, like, turnips, are they going to be bad? I mean, like, with New Horizons, you didn't really need money for anything completion-wise. So I never really had that much, and I didn't do too much with turnips, and I probably could have done a lot more, but I didn't. But, like, if they do a new game, I feel like maybe it won't be as bad. I'm not sure. I really don't know. It really depends on how they go about doing it. Like, if they continue off of what they did with New Horizons and they, like, do a sequel with a lot of that stuff, then, like, yeah, like, you know, if they only have one variant per, like, town or island, but you can customize it to be different, then sure, that's one thing. But, like, they need to have, like, Cyrus there from the beginning. So, I feel like they'll have... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But anyway, we didn't need money, and I feel like Nintendo kinda makes things easier nowadays. I don't think it's just Nintendo. I feel like it's like everyone. Maybe. I'm gonna go. How can I make this about Yakuza? The Yakuza fans, when they're having trouble Yakuza fans resisting the urge to make something that's not about Yakuza. Now I'm gonna just make this a blanket statement about Japanese developers, and I have no idea if this is true, but like, I think like, you know, some Nintendo games are a little bit easier. Like Pikmin 4, it was good, but it was also like easier. And I don't know if that like I don't know if it's necessarily a problem. I feel like they should have hard mode in the game. Maybe it'd be cool if we got like a Switch 2 edition that had like hard mode. I'd love that, because like it's like Pikmin 2, but like easier than Pikmin 2, you know. So, but then like also like with the Yakuza games, like the later the later brawlers have been super easy in comparison to like the old ones. Like just difficulty wise, like achievement or trophy wise. Like the pirate Yakuza in Hawaii and the man who erased his name, both of those are like pretty easy and short, and like it's really easy to get the completion. Because like before, the other ones, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do all this stuff and I have to play pool for 4 hours because the AI is cracked. You know, like oh man, yeah, the Yakuza 3 pool is something else. And I did that. I've done them all. I like them regardless. I'm just saying, like, I feel like they're getting easier. So I don't know, like, I feel like maybe Nintendo does that sometimes, and I don't know if that's just like Japanese devs catering to Western audiences, perhaps. Not really sure what's going on there. Just a little minor observation. Anecdotal. Don't mean nothing serious. But I'm saying that if they do a new Animal Crossing game, I feel like, yeah, I won't have to worry about the bank account. It'll just be everything else. So, like, maybe it won't be that bad, you know? So I still stand by, like, playing this. I should have basically everything within a year. There might be some things that I'm missing, but most of it should be there, and hopefully it's not too bad. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, but, like, I don't know. I kind of want the news just so I know when they're saying they're gonna release it, so I can kind of, like, plan accordingly. They don't want to be doing crazy stuff in both. And if I can just, like, play the game and make money and then still buy turnip every week, that's, like, different, you know? It's not as bad. Anyway, that is this character done and dealt with. So I'm gonna leave it there for today. Tomorrow, we have... Okay, look, I probably could have caught him, too. Bad Matt. So yeah, tomorrow I have to sell off the rest of my turnips. Maybe make a little bit more money back. And then we'll also be dealing with the station models in my second town. I did write down the models I got from my fourth town. I was 2, 7, and 11. So that's all good. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing that, selling the turnips off, and then I don't think anything else is happening. And I'll probably get that done during the day because of the... Yeah, so... yeah. Anyway, I think Sunday I'm buying turnips unless something comes up. I'm not really sure. And then red, but I guess we'll wait till Monday. So, yeah, anyway. I didn't get anything today except scammed. So, that's that. Anyway, I'm out. Goodbye.